Hello and welcome to another JC's Six-ess on Twitch video. Today's video is going to be about how to deal with trolls on Twitch. How to deal with trolls on Twitch. I know you've seen them. I know you know about them. You might even be one yourself. But as a broadcaster, they can be pretty annoying, so we're going to talk about that now. Introduction. I am JC6, otherwise known as Jeff Corrett. I stream on Twitch, and I have been pretty consistently for the last 12 months. I was able to reach the 1,300 follower mark as of this week.
Enemies halfway to the win.
I averaged 7 viewers per concurrently per stream over the last 90 days. So if you're looking to learn about how to deal with trolls on Twitch, this is the video for you. And let's just hop right into it. Anybody in the chat, just add me with any questions and I'll be sure to answer them during the stream, during the video. Otherwise, I'll interact with you after the video. Oh, missed my shot. Alright, let's get started. First, we're going to talk about how to identify trolls on Twitch. Because I remember when I was first starting, I didn't know some of these, and it was kind of embarrassing. But the first one is /me trolls. /me. So that's /me. If someone in your chat types in /me, that's /me space and a message, it'll look like an official Twitch message. So they'll put in like /me just donated $500, or /me just subscribed with a tier 3 subscription, or something like that. And it looks like it kind of, like, to the untrained eye, it kind of looks like an official Twitch message. I'm gonna die here. But you know, I've seen people fall for it. It can be kind of funny when it's like when it's one of your friends, but you don't want to be the person falling for it. But just know that the trolls like to come in, and I get it. Every time I have more than like 5 or 6 viewers, I'll get somebody coming in there trying to trick me. And the whole point of it, the whole point of what they're trying to do is trick you into like reacting, and you'll end up on their YouTube Twitch troll reaction video or something like that. You don't want to be on that video, or maybe you do. I mean, it gives you some awareness, or you can go over the top with your reaction, and then like maybe you go viral, but I doubt it. All right, so those are the /me trolls. Then you got your song request trolls. Your song request trolls, if you have song requests on, those are the people who are going to be requesting your racist song, which can actually get you banned. Any kind of any kind of hate, song that's filled with hate, homophobic, racist, anything like that kind of song can get you banned off Twitch. So like, yeah, be super careful about that. But they can just play a song that they can play a track that makes it sound like someone's knocking on your door, on your bedroom door, or something like that. They can play something that's really loud. They can play songs that make you feel like your ears are exploding. There's a term for it, but I don't want to use it just for various reasons. There's really loud songs that are just ridiculous. Oh.
Game over. Tough break. That's a defeat.
What else? I think those are the two big things. The really loud songs, and the hate songs. So that's why I make sure only regulars, people who have been in my stream at least 5 hours, can request a song. Alright. Identifying trolls. The third way you can identify a troll in your stream is a username bait troll. username bait troll. So this type of troll will come into your stream with a really they try to disguise the gamer their Twitch username as something that when you say it out loud, you're saying something really offensive or sexual or something like that. And so you gotta kind of give the usernames a once over before you say them out loud. And I actually had to start. And I recommend you do this too if you're getting this happen to you. Change your alert that when somebody follows you, their username doesn't pop up on the screen. Like I was literally getting like 5 a night with something that was offensive. I do try to run a family-friendly stream, but even if you don't, like you don't want all these goofy, trolly usernames that are just like obviously not a real account and just created to make you look like an idiot. Or try to trick you, and then again you'll end up on somebody's YouTube Twitch troll compilation video. This happens not only in new follows, it happens in chatters, it happens in like you actually see subscribers do this just to get a troll, just to try to get a reaction. So just be on the lookout for username bait trolls. Make sure to read the entire name of anybody you see. I mean, anybody you're about to say out loud, try to read it and try to think, is this going to make me sound racist or something like that? All right, the fourth type of Twitch troll is a mean person or a name caller. Basically, you might want to call him a bully. I don't know if it applies, but it's just somebody he's there to demean you as the streamer or just be a jerk to other members of your community. Just a jerk. And you know, I've had people call me names over and over and over again, and then, you know, you ban them and they come back, ban them, and then they come back with another username, and then they're hitting you up with non-stop requests on Xbox Live, and but you know, they're just, I don't even know if troll, maybe bullying is a better word, but they're annoying. So I'll categorize them as trolls, but just the mean people, the jerks. Yeah, I don't know how else to say it. So I just gave you 4 different types of trolls that we see most often on Twitch. Next thing we're going to talk about is what to do about trolls. What to do about trolls. So the first thing I think that needs to be said is that trolls feed off of attention. They feed off of reaction. Don't give them either one of those things. If you can manage it, completely ignore them. Act like it didn't happen. Because you really do have to starve it out. They're looking for... They're probably just bored. And they just want to get a rise out of somebody and aggravate them. And I know, because I used to be a troll when I was younger too. Like I get it. Like I would mess with people, and you know, it was the funniest thing. But if you don't give them a reaction, you don't give them what they want, then they go to find somebody who they can trigger. So they're trying to trigger you just for their own entertainment. And so if you do that, they're not getting scared or they're not getting upset. They're just laughing the whole time. As an ex-troll, I'll tell you that. Number 2. So yeah, don't give them a reaction or any attention at all. Number 2, I would say the first step after ignoring them would be purge them. So a purge is a type of timeout. It's like basically a 0-second timeout. So depending on your chatbot software or whatever, just give them a 0-second timeout, and that'll purge them. And basically, it'll delete their last comment. It'll delete all their comments, and then it's kind of a warning. It's kind of a warning shot. You don't have to mention it. And of course, the first thing they're gonna say is, "Why did I get purged?" Like they have no idea. They're they're gonna play the I didn't know, dude. I didn't know I wasn't allowed to do that.
Perfect kill. That's double. We're in the
And
lead.
then you can either private message them and just let them know, hey. You can say it in front of your stream, but then you're kind of giving them that that attention that they require. Like, I think maybe send them a DM. You can say, hey, guy, whatever the username is, check your DMs, or have a mod send them a DM. And just say, look, we'd love to have you part of the community, but you're gonna have to go change that username. And I've done this. People in my stream know I've done this. I'd love to have you here, but you got to go change that username because it's not gonna fit in with what we're trying to do here. And most of the time they say no, and they'll say something mean, and you can at which point you can block them from DMing you. Or sometimes they actually do go and change their username, and they come back, and then all of a sudden you got a regular. You got an actual viewer where you could have easily
Squad leader.
quickly ban them, but maybe they're like, you know what? I don't want to be a jerk to this person. I'm gonna actually go and see what it's like to be a real person in this community, because this streamer actually seems like a legit person, or for whatever reason, just kind of, I don't know. Sometimes they change their mind. Like, you know what? This trolling stuff is not as fun as it looks on YouTube. I'm actually gonna come check this person's channel out. So that's your warning. Your purge is your warning. The next thing you want to do, if the problem persists, is you want to give them a short timeout. So let's just say 30 seconds or a minute on this one. This is warning number 2. You've already given them their purge. At this point, they're gonna be like, all right, we got him. So they're gonna, but like, wait, why didn't this person react? Let's see if we can annoy him again somehow. Why did you time me out? Well, maybe it's because you blank blank blank. Name call, whatever.
10 seconds to sniper rifle.
And then they're gonna try to trigger you. And you gotta deal with this on the fly. So it's good to have especially if it's your first time getting trolled. You gotta have a plan. So that's a good reason to watch this video. But so give them a short. All right. So first purge them. That's a 0-second timeout. Second warning. Give them I'd say give them a 30 to 60-second timeout. And then after that, if they keep it up, that's when you give them a long timeout. I'm talking, they've already had 2 chances, and you're being nice by not banning them at this point. But you give them a 10-minute timeout. I'd say between 5 and 10 minutes. I'd probably lean toward 10, just because they've already gotten timed out twice. They're probably gonna do it a third time, but I say 10 minutes just because it shows you mean business. You're not messing around, and you're not scared to ban them. And you can either, I would say, have your mods either message them, or you can say it out loud in the stream, just like, hey, if you do it one more time, it's a ban. And don't get angry, don't scream, don't give them any reaction that they want. Just tell them point blank, hey, that's not cool here. You're gonna get banned. Last warning. Boom. I didn't just the exact tone of voice that I just said it. Matter of factly. You're not smiling. You're not frowning. You're not screaming. You're not upset. Yeah, we don't do that here. You're gonna get banned. Last warning. And then move on. And then go talk to the next person, or talk about what. Like, don't even give them more than like a couple seconds.
Enemy's about to win.
Because that's what they want. They want a 30-second tirade that they can put on their YouTube channel or show their friends. Make a clip out of it. And then if they keep it up, if they do it one more time, that's when it's time for the permanent ban. The chances of them reforming and becoming a good member of your community are very slim. And if they really, really want to become a part of your community at that point, they can create a new account. It's not that hard to create a new account on Twitch. So that's number 5, permanent ban. And then the final thing, have a talk with your moderators. There's awesome people who help you run your stream and help you out. Let them know what your policy is. Like, hey, like in the early days with my stream, I was just really, really quick to ban people because I just had low tolerance. But I tried some different things, and I had some people reform and come back and be cool after after starting out as trolls. I said, all right, we're gonna change the way we do things. We're gonna, you know, we're gonna give people a couple chances before we ban them. So train your mods. Make sure they know what your policies and procedures are of how to deal with the situation. You don't want to be in a situation where you're not on the same page and your moderator's instantly banning people and you just wanted to time them out, and then it's like, well, oh, unban them, and they didn't hear you because they went to the bathroom, and you know, then you got to figure that out. Wait, how many timeouts was it? The only one of these I would say potentially get rid of is the long timeout, because depending on how lenient you're feeling, and if somebody's being really, really over the top, you just like, and you know there's no way this is going to be a good fit, I'd say just ban them after the short timeout. So purge, short timeout, ban. The long ban is just kind of that, well, maybe there's a slight chance this person's going to be cool. And I have one important side note that you probably hadn't thought of yet. And but I think it's true, and it's something that you should keep in mind. My side note is this. I think trolls are a sign of success. Because I'll tell you who doesn't get any trolls is people with no viewers in their stream. When you start getting trolls regularly to your stream, you've kind of made it. You've kind of made it to step 1. you've kind of starting to you're kind of starting to have success, because nobody's gonna bother trolling a stream that is broken, or that like the person's not even looking at chat. Because I've noticed a lot of people with 0 viewers don't even look at their chat, or like they wait 5 minutes to respond or something like that. So the fact that these trolls are focused on your channel and what you're doing, you know, I would take that as a compliment. Think about that for a second. They could be trolling anybody on Twitch. And obviously it doesn't make sense to troll somebody like Ninja because he's subscribers only and his chat's ridiculous anyway. But they could be trolling somebody with 100 viewers. They could be trolling somebody with whatever 50 viewers, but they chose you. And I don't know where you're at. Maybe you're maybe you're in those figures or past it, but just think about all the other people on Twitch that they could be trolling, but they chose you for whatever reason. Like, I think, I think they're not going to waste their time trolling somebody who's not doing something, like who has a really terrible stream. Like, oh, this guy's got an audience. We can troll and get a reaction out of him and his community. So yeah, so that is my thoughts on dealing with trolls on Twitch. If you're seeing this video on YouTube, I'd appreciate a like, a comment, and make sure to subscribe, because I plan on putting these out at least 1 a week, right? The way I'm making this work, and I'm really busy, is I just kind of making the videos while I stream. If you're watching this on YouTube, go into the description and you'll find my Twitch link. You can come follow me there. Come hang out with me on a live stream. I stream right now. My schedule's nighttime, Central, 10:30 p.m. At least a couple times a week. Come by and check out the channel and bring your questions about dealing with trolls, and I'll be happy to answer them. Alright, that's going to do it. Thanks for watching another JC Six-ess on Twitch, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace!